If you watch my last video and you're still losing money betting on sports, then I ain't gonna lie to you, it's probably your fault. And I'm not saying that to hate. I'm saying that because I used to be the exact same way. But there's one thing I changed that took me from being inconsistent to actually making money sports betting. And if you don't fix this, you're gonna keep donating to the sports books every week. Now, if you're new here, I'm not one of those people that just be talking. I actually do this. I've had runs where I've been 20-5, 26-8, 32-10, and I built a community off this. But I didn't start like that. I used to be that dude putting together 8-leg parlays, thinking I was doing something, thinking I had it all figured out. Whole time I was losing by one leg every night. And the crazy part is, I thought I was close to winning, but whole time I was doing everything wrong. So in this video, I'm gonna basically be giving y'all some free game. I'm gonna be giving y'all some tips on how to be a better sports bettor. And I'm gonna let most of y'all know exactly why y'all are losing and how y'all can change that and start winning today. So without further ado, man, I'm not gonna hold y'all up, man. Let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing I wanna let y'all know is, bro, this sports betting shit is not easy. I know some of y'all that's watching this video is in my chat and y'all probably like, man, how you get so good at betting? How long did it take you to become profitable and things of that nature? I'm gonna be honest, bro, it took some time. It took some time for me to really know how to go about betting. It took some time for me to really lock in and become profitable. It took a lot of losing before I actually started winning. But you gotta go through that, man. Everybody gotta go through that storm before they actually get good at betting. You know, this shit really just come from experience. Losing by 0.5, just getting cooked by a blowout, being on that wrong side, getting cooked because you wasn't putting in the proper research. You know, all this shit really just come from experience. You gotta learn how to take them L's to the chin and look at them as lessons. After you get your ass cooked so many times, man, you gonna start winning, I'm telling you, bro. So if you just recently started sports betting and you've been getting cooked, man, look, it's a part of the process, bro. Nobody who is an expert now or nobody who is a profitable sports bettor now started like that. So y'all make sure y'all watch the entire video because I'm really finna give y'all some game. Now, the first point that I want to make, bro, and I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all, man. Most of y'all are addicted to parlays. A lot of y'all aren't betting to win consistently or betting to win long term. Y'all are just betting to win something big. And then you tell yourself, look, man, I just need to hit one time, bro. I just gotta smack they at this one good time for some crazy shit. And then I'm gonna be done. Bro, it don't work like that, bro. Cause as soon as you get that big hit, you're gonna wanna keep going, chasing that another big hit. And in all reality, you might never get that big hit. A lot of y'all would take $10 every day, turn it into a 6 to 8 leg, try to win $800, and then be surprised when that shit don't hit. And yeah, it looks good when it hits. You know, it's exciting, but it's a dopamine. And what they don't show you is the 10 losses that they took before that big win. So when it's all said and done, you pretty much just winning the money back that you lost. You know, let me give y'all a little personal story. Let me really take y'all back to the old me, the old imdesTV, where I was really just doing parlays, you feel me? I had dead ass built a chat off of parlays, man. The same Telegram that I got now, my first 300 members, I had built all of those members just off of doing parlays. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I used to be smacking, man. I used to do like 4 to 6 legs on prize picks. Then I started doing 2-mans. Then FanDuel came out. Me and my dogs, man, we put together a chat and we was really just charging people $25 to get in, and they would get all our parlays, man. It was a one-time fee for them. They was getting all our parlays. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. I thought I had figured it out, man. I used to take like key players for bare minimum. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I used to take Shea for 25, Kyrie for 15, Luka for 20. This when Luka was on the Mavericks with Kyrie. Luka for 6 rebounds, Luka for 6 assists. Then I used to add Jokic 20 points, Jokic 8 assists, and Jokic 8 rebounds. Bro, that shit would be like plus 700 odds, right? Nigga, I'm throwing $1,000 on that shit, smacking for 7,000. So I thought I had it all figured out, bro. I used to hit big all the time. Like, no cap, I be telling y'all not to do parlays, bro. I literally used to hit on parlays every day. But let me tell you what happened. Every time I would get that big hit, it's like the next week I would lose it. I end up getting sold by one. Mind you, I'm taking niggas for what I think is bare minimum, but it'd be some days where I take Jokic for 8 rebounds and he hooked me with 7. And that's the only thing that would sell on the slip. I end up losing by 1. And that's when it really clicked for me. I realized, like, I'm not really building anything, bro. I'm just gambling. I'm not really making no money. I'm not really profiting. I'm making money and then losing it next week. So that's the main point that I want to get off right there. You know, y'all got to stop doing parlays. I'm telling you, bro. Just chill on the parlays. You want a straight bet. Now, the next reason why a lot of y'all sports bettors be losing on a daily is because you don't have a system. You know, y'all wake up, y'all look at the games, Y'all pick what feels right and then bet. That right there is not a strategy. You're literally playing a guessing game. For example, one day you doing spreads, the next day you doing player props, the next day you live betting. You all over the place, twin. You can't make consistent money doing inconsistent things. If you really want to lock in with this sports betting shit and you really want to be a shark, man, you're going to have to plug in for real. Every day, your research routine should be the same thing. You should be doing the same exact thing. When you wake up, look at the board, see who's playing, and then go about your research as you do it. And if y'all want to know exactly how I do my research, I literally made a video on that. I think it was called like how I research my bets. So y'all make sure y'all go watch that too. Now this point that I'm finna make right here, this kills a lot of y'all's bankrolls. But you bet with emotion. You lose one bet and now you trying to win it back the same night. And now you placing your next bet out of desperation. You're not even going about it the right way. You're not even thinking about what you just did. You just like, fuck it, man. It can't get no worse than this. If this shit right here smack, I win everything back and still profit. So I'm rolling the dice. Hey, I'm gambling. I'm letting y'all know right now, that is not the way you want to go about things. That right there is how a $50 loss can turn into a $300 loss in one night. Not because the games are hard, but because you lost control. If you ever taste a loss before, I want you to comment down below, locked in right now. And be real with yourself. Don't skip over that part. If you chased a loss before, you should be in the comment section saying locked in. Now this is the part that changed everything for me. Straight bets. When I stopped trying to be greedy, stopped chasing these big wins on these parlays, and just focused on winning one bet at a time, that's when everything changed for me. You know, no more needing 4 or 5 things to go right. All I needed was one thing and I'm good. Just one solid play. Think about it like this, right? Most of y'all be doing these parlays. You got 5 legs or more on the parlay, right? Let's say if you would have took each bet by 1. So let's say if you would have took 5 bets separately, you straight bet everything. If you hit 3 out of the 5, you profit. But in a parlay, if one of those things don't hit, or if you go 3 out of 5 on the parlay, then you don't win nothing at all. You're not bringing nothing back home. You're not bringing no food back to the table. You know, straight bets don't got the biggest payout, but they do pay. They keep families fed. And now I know the parlays look good, man. You might scroll on Instagram or you get on Twitter, you see somebody turn $10 into $1,000 or something like that. But straight bets build bankroll. When I made that switch from parlays to straight bets, that's when I really started going on real deal runs, like really locking in, going 12-0, 22-3. 30-5, like shit like that. I was not doing that with parlays. And when I started going on runs over and over, that's when I realized this shit was not luck. That's when I knew I had built the system. Now I'm gonna give y'all one more piece of game, bruh. Stop thinking daily and start thinking long term. Most of y'all judge yourself off one day. You take one loss and now you just think you trash. And then you win the next day and you think you're the best. Real sports bettors think in weeks and months and not in days. This is a long game. This is not about coming up big in one day or 1 week. And when you start going on these runs, bro, do not get too high. And when you take a few losses, do not get too low. It's gonna be ups and downs with this sports betting shit, bro. This shit like a roller coaster. You gotta go through them losses to get to them runs, I'm telling you, bro. And sometimes it just take one win to really get you in mode. Like, I like to tell people all the time, man, this shit about momentum, bro. Once you get that momentum, once you really start locking in and you feel like everything you putting in is just pure money, I'm telling you, bro, that's when you wanna up your unit size a little bit. You feel me? The shit you really feel good about, go max units on it. That way you might fuck around and go 12-0. And even if you go 0-3 right after that, you're not really losing too much money because you done profited so much that you up now. You can handle losses. That's why I be telling y'all all the time, bro. I don't even think I really talked about it in this video, but I be telling y'all all the time, man, bankroll management, bro. My homies be laughing at me when I be telling y'all about bankroll management in every video, but I'm telling you, bro, like, bankroll management would save you a lot of stress, bro. It would save you a lot of money. It would literally save you thousands, bro. Y'all know how many times I did have bankroll management. I lost 200, then put 300 on a bet to try to win 500 so I would get my money back, like, and then ended up getting cooked. Now I'm down 500 for the night. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I done been there. I done that. I don't chase losses no more, man. It's all about bankroll management. You should know what you should be betting on every bet. And if you don't know what you should be betting, you always want to bet 1 to 5% of your bankroll. Now, some people say 1 to 10%. You do whatever you want to do. Just make sure you're going about it the safe way. But at the end of the day, man, I just want y'all to realize, bro, I'm giving y'all the same game that I used to change my sports betting and to change my life. Everything I just told y'all is what made me a profitable sports bettor. If you keep chasing parlays and you keep betting with your emotions, and having no system, you're gonna just keep losing, man. It's that simple. But if you lock in, stay disciplined, and focused on straight bets, you can actually turn this into something real. Now, I drop free game on here, but if you really trying to lock in with me on the daily, the link is in the description for all my plays. Now, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, imdesTV, and I'm out.
I ran it up, I had to get it. Feeling want no option, had to change up my decision. I don't want no problems, but I go crazy over binges. If I started, I'ma finish. No, I got complete the mission.